I want to welcome you back to Buffalo Bills Report tonight. We're going to talk about My Jazzy Life versus Auntie Sierra's Legends Aunt. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. My Jazzy Life seems to have a serious problem, and now it's with Chris's sister once again. She went on to a reactor's channel and talked about the relationship between My Jazzy Life and Chris. And basically, she was saying that My Jazzy Life was a pass-through. Basically, somewhere for Chris to stop, get his life together, stack some money, and move on. And that's what he did when he got his government job, and it seems like he's doing extremely well. He's paying child support to LaKenya, and he's also paying child support to Medusa. But he's paying nothing to My Jazzy Life. And she got extremely mad for the simple fact is that Sierra ended up in one of the reactors' channel, basically in her chat. She got extremely mad and basically went off on Chris's sister. But she has to understand, My Jazzy Life, that you and Chris are no longer an item. He doesn't want you. He doesn't even want Legend. He has moved on, just like he moved on from LaKenya to Medusa and left them with children. He's doing the same thing with you, with that boy Legend. You know he hasn't come visit that boy. He didn't come over for Christmas or his birthday. He could care less. That's how cold Chris is. But Sierra gave us an insight into My Jazzy Life and how she deals with relationships. How Sierra, his auntie, said she tried to set up a basically something for the son to have people over and give gifts. And you know what My Jazzy Life said? That nobody's giving her gifts. She's doing it all of her own. She always say that because that's her grift line, to get money, gifts, wish lists, and everything from her subscribers. But Sierra showed us the different side, that it wasn't just Chris, it was My Jazzy Life. What man wants to be with a woman who wants to be on social media 24 hours a day? A man who watched you on My Shabby Life abuse your children. And that's what it was, because the conversation to me in this whole video that said everything is when Auntie Sierra said, I saw that My Shabby Life videos and I talked to Chris. And Chris said some words. She never repeated the words. She never repeated what she said to Chris. But you know it was extremely awful in the things they had to say about Jazzy. That she wasn't a nurturing mother. That she didn't care about her kids. The only thing she cared about, like she said, that she loved that man more than she loved herself. That means she loved that man more than herself and her children. That she was willing to do anything for Chris. And when a woman or a man hears that, he rejects that woman. He feels as that that woman will sacrifice her kids for a man who didn't even love you, didn't even want to be with you, who looked at you with disgust and disgrace. But you had the audacity to come back on this internet and said you still have feelings for a man who left you high and dry, that you needed money to pay for your rent. But you always complain about Philip. If Philip has his kids over there 2 weeks out of the month, but you can't get rid of Legend because you know that Chris told you that's your child, you take care of him, and he wants nothing to do with Legend. But you sit there and you tell Sierra that if you talk about me, you talking about your brother. What kind of strange relationship she has with Chris in her delusional mind. Chris don't want you. He never did. He told you that he like women that look like Alicia Keys and you look nothing like her. Didn't he send you a message? Didn't he tell you that you're not his type? But you refuse to believe it? And you still refuse to believe it to today? You think that he's going to come back around to you? It's never going to happen. He has moved on. He's laying in another woman's bed, and he could care less about you and Legend. So the only friend that you really had in his family was his auntie. She seemed like a woman who wanted to have a relationship with you, but it's hard to have a relationship with you because all you wanted was Chris for yourself and nobody else. You didn't like that he had a relationship with LaKenya and that LaKenya had a relationship with Medusa. You were the odd woman out, just like you're the odd woman out right now with Chris. It's not going to get any better for Jazz. That man is not coming back. That's what Philip is trying to tell you. But you can't listen. Your mother told you. Chrissy told you. Even Crazy Liv told you. Anybody with any common sense can see that this man has no interest in you other than extracting resources out of your pocket that should have been going to your children. This was sad to watch. But Sierra seemed like a nice young lady and that she could have had a relationship with her. But it seems like right now, Legend is on his own, stuck with a delusional mother who has some type of mental illness, I believe. This woman has lost her mind over Chris and is not getting any better. And I'm glad Sierra says she got some problems, because she really do. And you could see the way she treated her children, the way she tried to get rid of her children to keep Chris. So the family that she always wanted was her, Chris, and Legend in the Davis Four over there with Philip. This woman was willing to throw her kids to the side for this man. That shows you her mentality. I have always told you she has an amoral mind. And she's someone who can never be trusted. Please stop sending this woman your money. She's not worth it. I would love to hear your comments in the comments section. I want to thank you for listening to the Buffalo Bills Report. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.